This is China at 4 a.m. in the morning. Having lived in this city for more than 20 years, I have never seen the city at midnight. And here I am today, on a scooter, going around the city while most people are sleeping. I have always wanted to film a video to document what happened at midnight time in my home city, and I'm currently experiencing some jet lag, so I think now is the perfect time for me to film this video to show what's behind the scene. And I just walked by a 24/7 convenience store in China and found out that no one is manning the counter. They just asked us to pay before we go. 3点钟关门，然后6点半开门啊。It is 2:30 in the morning and I'm waiting for my friend to pick me up, and the street is not quiet even in my neighborhood in the suburban area. We will be starting from my home in the south part of the city and going all the way up north to a fruit and vegetable wholesale market in the Baiyun district. People say to know a city at its best, you've got to see the city at midnight. I love driving around at midnight because the street is so quiet in comparison to morning time. It really calms me. As we get closer to the city center, the street gets busier. We pass by some food stands, providing late night snacks for those who work late or start their day early. The first place we pass by tonight is the Zhongda fabric market. It is a wholesale market beside Sun Yat-sen University, best known for its wide choice of domestic and international fabrics, yarns, and garment accessories. It is inside a very unique landscape of China called the Urban Village, meaning a village that appears in the downtown segments of the city. This market provides lots of job opportunities and also affordable housing for newcomers to the city. Renting costs could be as low as a couple hundred Chinese yuan per month, even though this is one of the prime locations in the city. So it attracts some floating population to start a new life here. It is heavily populated and the streets are less well managed. We pass by a flea market beside the Pearl River. This market only runs before sunrise, as vendors need to dodge city regulation officers because according to our city regulation, they are not allowed to do business on the street without license.
Wow, 係咪都係你㗎叔呢啲？你啱咪睇？你哋每日都嚟呢度擺攤啊？嚇？佢但係咁早有冇人嚟行㗎？
有十二點會有啊！
你12點就嚟擺攤啊？
係啊，
幾點嚟開檔啊？
啊？
幾點開檔啊
12點會有咯。
12點擺攤。
Then we continue our tour. We stopped by the Shisanhang clothing wholesale market, one of the most popular clothing markets in the country. We are seeing night shift workers loading up their trucks, getting their inventory ready to be shipped first thing in the morning. We continue our scooter ride to the north.
咗電池啦。
We also see some sanitary workers starting their day very early. As we approach the north, the city just gets busier and busier. We are now at our major destination of tonight's city tour. This is one of the largest fruit and vegetable wholesale markets in the country, where vendors from all across the city will come and stock up their supply. This is what happens on a daily basis. Trucks filled with fresh fruit and vegetables from across the country and the world are dropping off their loads. A complicated network of narrow passageways went through this unique space. It fills family table with different fruits and vegetables that change with the seasons. Workers unload boxes and risk them inside to be arranged. For an outsider like me, it is hard to tell there is an order to this disorder. The day actually begins at night for some of them. Some wholesalers will start their day at 12 a.m. and some vendors would come in between 1 to 5 a.m. and load up their supplies for their restaurant or grocery business. After this, they set up their booth at the grocery market at around 6 a.m. and work until 7 to 8 p.m. This is really long hours for them. My friend and I end up buying some fruit for ourselves as well. I actually kind of expected to see people working late at night at these various wholesale markets because this city is the commercial center of China. It is super busy during the day. If you visit small towns in China, for sure midnight will be a lot quieter. Now it's 5 in the morning. So we are here at the bridge. Let me show you. So it looks like this. So if there is ever to be any homeless people, they would usually stay in places like this. I don't see any. Oh, there is. There is one. I'm not sure how I can film him. There is one over there. I'm not sure if you guys can see. I don't know if I'm allowed to film him. So I think that's one homeless person there. I recall when I was younger, usually there will be a lot more homeless people living under bridges like this, but they are just not as common as before. I think one of the main reasons being there is affordable housing in both the urban and suburban area, even though this is one of the major cities in China. As long as you're willing to work, you should be able to afford some form of housing in the city. And that's why people were saying Guangzhou, the city, is such an inclusive city for anyone who wants to come and start a new life here. And I'm trying to look if there will be more people living here. So I don't see any more beside the one I just showed you guys. Okay, this is my friend. He's here. We are going to drive inside a suburban village near my home. And we are going to this very popular dim sum place that opens at 4 a.m. in the morning.
個情。
The suburban village is also another unique landscape here in Guangzhou, China. These lands used to be farmlands and considered rural village. Due to rapid urbanization and development of this first-tier city in the past 30 years, there are now fewer farmlands, and villages like this one, for example, become a part of our city as it expands. That's why it is now called the suburban village. On one side, its residents still keep some village traditions. On another side, they are also benefiting from the convenience of urbanization.
It's 5 in the morning.我問一下我朋友，看他要什麼先。食唔食呢個？呢個牛肉頭。哇！牛腩，跟住一個豬肉丸。豬肉丸呢度有。哦，好啊，好啊，好啊。嗱，有蛋。我哋食粥，跟粥係點樣整啊？粥叫好。整一個豬雜粥啊，唔該。係啊，唔該你。位坐，冇位喎，上樓。謝謝。Hello。剛才我陣落嚟影你下。
I was surprised to see quite a lot of young adults come this early to order takeout. We ordered some popular dishes from the menu.
點啊？
點半鐘左右啦。
中午係嘛？
係啊，有人過嚟又。
朝早好旺喎。
And by the time we were about to leave, we saw this cute little dog who has sunglasses and braids on her. After breakfast, we took a quick walk by the riverside. I want to express my deep respect for all the night shift workers I encounter in this video. They are often an undervalued group of people, yet they work incredibly hard to provide for their families. So I have a lot of respect for them. Thank you for watching today's video. I will see you next time.